took a 160-foot ground fall
Yeah.
with your
both of us
friend?
did. Yeah.
And you're both fine?
I wouldn't say fine.
How is that possible? 160 feet?
Yeah. To get to the spot, Randy, when I were climbing, you had to go up a trail to the side and then traverse across this greasy little water streak slab, like little 5/8 traverse that you would kind of spooge across. And at first we'd string a rope across and use it as a hand line. But after a while, we got it wired, we got lazy, and we'd just go back and forth on this thing. But it was above this big, tall wall, 165-foot wall. It started out steep and got steeper until it was vertical at the bottom 30 feet. After we were done climbing, I traversed back across this slab to the trailhead. Brett came behind me. Well, the best part about this is when Brett left, I turned around and took a piss down the slab because we were going home. Out of the corner of my eye, I see him go behind me, and I just see him step on the piss and go rocking off the slab.
Oh, no.
And he had a pack on, and out of reflex, I just dove and grabbed the top of his pack and tried to stop him. And I slowed down, slow, but I couldn't stop. Finally, I said, "Sorry, Brett, I got to let go." So I let go, but it was too late. And both of us went off the slab. And, bang, bang, bada bing, hit the ground.
What?
I watched him hit the ground below me. And then I landed in sort of on the talus edge. And I'm sure I was knocked out, but I didn't think so. I just stood up and said, "Hey, I'm fine." And ran over to Brett. And he's kind of, I don't know what he was doing. He's kind of wiggling on the ground. And so got him up and "Oh man," he's his hand was all ripped. His thumb was torn off. He was messed up. And I'm sitting here I opened his pack and pulled out this tape, and I'm taping his thumb together and all this stuff. And finally he sort of comes to, looks at me and goes, points to my leg. "Doesn't that hurt?" And I looked down, and oh my God, my shin was completely open.
Oh.
But the shin bones were kind of fragmenting, sticking out. I could see through the muscle to the back, and all of a sudden I got all queasy.